And as we count down to the coronation, a new poll has revealed that King Charles is proving, well, very popular across the UK. The Daily Mirror's royal editor, Russell Myers, joins me now. And I think he'd be quite happy with this.
Well, I think you might be. Good morning, Lorraine. Well, another day, another poll. We're about 7-8 days away from the big event now. And I think King Charles will be happy with the results because it's about just under half, 49% saying he's doing a good job. A big Ipsos Mori poll today. 32% said he's neither doing a good or bad, so that's a bit indifferent. And only 9% said he's doing a bad job. So I think, all things considered, it's going pretty well. Obviously, they're getting a bit nervous about the last-minute preparations, but everybody is trying to get behind the event. Hopefully we'll have some good weather. And, who's the favourite royal? It's something that people always ask me. Yes. And Prince and Princess of Wales came out on top. And is it any wonder? Because if you saw the pictures of them abseiling down a mountain face yesterday in Wales during an engagement, it's enough to make my back sore looking at it, to be honest.
Wow, she did so well. Front pages of most of the papers this morning, of course. So, yes, good for them. Good for them. Security, though, is obviously an absolute nightmare for something like this. Lots and lots of preparations, as you can imagine, have been underway for quite some time to keep them safe.
Well, they have, definitely. And it not only revolves around the royals and all sorts of the dignitaries and the people attending themselves, but the crown jewels. Now, of course, they hardly ever leave the Tower of London. Now, this big security exercise involving 10,000 officers. We've got undercover police, armed guards, SAS troops in the crowd to keep everyone safe, but the crown jewels as well. Now, not only are they sort of sacred and completely important to the event, because they hardly ever leave the tower, royals have been practicing with replica ones. Now, on the day, dubbed Operation Tower of London, there's going to be all this focus on the tower, but not only the crown jewels, the Stone of Destiny as well. Indeed. And I know you'll be interested in this because the famous Stone of Destiny, known as the Stone of Scone as well, was removed by the English in 1296, but stolen back by some daring students in 1950. We eventually took it back to Scotland, but it's coming all the way back under the cover of darkness to England to be part of the coronation procession. So lots of important detail to look out for during the day.
There absolutely is. Of course, I was watching that last night. Floella Benjamin is going to be at the coronation. I mean, we were talking to Dawn just there at the coronation. She's on the front of the Telegraph this morning. And that's good news. I'm glad she's got an invite. She absolutely deserves it.
Well, it is. I mean, lots of dignitaries, lots of people involved in the coronation. But Floella Benjamin was one of the last people to be inducted into the prestigious Order of Merit by the late Queen. And of course, we know her as the famous TV presenter, author, campaigner. But she is going to have a really important role with the ceremony. She's going to be carrying the sceptre of Dove for His Majesty the King. And she's just said a really nice statement that came out this morning saying, just super honoured. Her parents would be super proud of her. And so we will be looking up for her in the procession, of course, because it's a super important role during the day.
No, she's great. Love her. Absolutely brilliant. Now, I know you said that Kate is the most popular royal. My favourite, Russell, it has to be Princess Anne. And she has got a very special role in this coronation, as she deserves to have.
She has indeed. Now, she's been personally asked by the King himself to be his personal bodyguard. It's a ceremonial role. She'll be on horseback just behind the gold state coach. So she's got a front and centre role. And I think, you know what? Fair enough to Princess Anne for all her years of loyalty. It's a just reward. So I'm going to be looking out for her at the front of the procession as well.
She just gets on with it. She just gets on with it. No nonsense. And she's managed to bring up 2 children who are actually incredibly well balanced and without titles. So there we go. Russell, I'll be talking to you lots more during the week. Thank you for now. Thank you very much indeed.
Thanks,